Good morning, caller.
Morning.
Hello?
Craig.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hi, my name's Craig.
Hello.
Good morning.
And I wanted to ask you about your definition of atheism seems to include agnosticism. Is that true?
In a way, I guess, agnostics would actually fall into that in a way, I think.
I don't know. I think a lot of agnostics start off with a belief system, starting off with, we don't know, but there's probably something.
Yeah, I think that's true because, I mean, I was raised a Catholic. I went to Catholic grade school and I was extremely devout and everything. And I went through years and years
too is what he's agreeing with.
Go ahead.
Of turmoil, of learning, and it's like you come to a point where you just can't shed that great fatherly figure. I don't know.
Well, a lot of it has to do with the vanity of the human being, just wanting to, think that there is a special place here in this universe, that that beautiful sunset that we're seeing there is, all meant just for us. And
it's hard. It's difficult. You're talking about a basic assumption about the universe, and to turn around and say to confront that and work through that to the other side is not an easy thing for a great many people.
Yeah,
it's a humbling experience.
It's a little challenging.
Yeah.
Do you consider yourself agnostic?
Yes, I do, but I'm not real sure if I consider myself an atheist. That's why I was wondering.
That's okay.
A lot of people go through that. I think many people that now call themselves atheists at one time called themselves an agnostic.
I did for years.
An agnostic. You can kind of straddle the fence a little bit. You can say, I'm not religious, but as far as God and all that, I don't know.
It's a safer position to say the least.
It is a safe position, a safer position.
Safer.
You don't have the same baggage with the word agnostic as you do with atheist. Atheist carries a lot of baggage. Let me ask you: Have you ever known any atheists that that they said they were atheists and all that?
And we're serious about it?
Pardon?
Have you ever known any atheists?
No, I really haven't. Or at least a lot of people don't seem to want to admit it because they're afraid, because you really get a lot of heat put on you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
That's where the problem of counting atheists comes
Because
in.
I get a lot of heat put on me if I just say I'm not a Christian. I've had a few times where a person, maybe one of the first things they say to me, "Are you a Christian?"
Right.
And you almost feel like you have to say yes because they feel like you're the devil if you say no.
Right. That's another. I read an interesting article there, but people automatically think Christian and they think good. And, or you're safe around my kids or something like that, yes. Our altar boys or whatever else.
What?
I can't read your writing, Keith.
Sorry, our stage manager. You have another question? I
just want to say that, keep up the good work. I think you guys are doing a great thing there. A great service that needs to be out there. I'm glad to see you. And I wanted to say that I think I tuned in a couple of weeks ago for the first time, and I heard Joe give a definition from a Baron, I think, of theology.
Baron
D. Holbach. So simple and beautiful that I couldn't believe that I hadn't thought of it myself.
Let me pull that out again.
What was it? The ignorance of natural causes reduced to a system.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And that made it worth watching the whole program. Just hearing that.
It was the quote, right?
Right.
Yeah. Here we go.
And we'll do that again. Here it is again.
This is Baron D. Holbach. Quote: "Theology is but the ignorance of natural causes reduced to a system."
Yes.
So simple. I couldn't believe I hadn't thought of it before.
Okay.
You have a good day.
It was eloquent, and I'd just like to say to Craig.
Sure. Go ahead.
This kind of hostility, the baggage that we talk about with the word atheist. The only way to get through this is for those of us that have decided that yes, this is this is correct. If we believe that way, if I can use that somewhat touchy word,
well, right?
Then you gotta say so.
And also, I think what I heard one of you say before, that at least under atheism, there's nothing that allows you to do wrong to other people, whereas in religion there is.
That's an interesting concept.
Well, you know, I couldn't agree with that more. To me, if people, you know, I know lots of religious people that are moral. I know lots of atheist people that are moral. If people make the decision to be moral, but frankly, the books like the Bible can get in the way of being moral. I heard a real interesting talk on the public radio station on KUT the other day, and this fellow was talking about ethnic cleansing in Bosnia. Now, everybody I know in this country thinks that is just terrible. The Bible says it's okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
That's what it is in Bosnia, by the way, the Christians versus the Muslims.
That's right. That's right. And the religious people I know don't look at it that way. I mean, that you know, it's like I don't know, God gets religion in the New Testament or whatever, and God only wants good. And if that's your belief, you know, I'm not trying to persuade anybody out of that, but I agree with you that atheists can be moral. Just like anybody else, got to try.
Yeah.
Try to do the right thing.
Can I ask you, have you heard of a book called Lila by Robert Pirsig? The guy who wrote Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance?
I've heard of it. Our cameraman says he likes it. Yeah.
Well, it's an excellent book about evolution, whatever, you know, and evolution theory of life and so forth. I mean, if you get a chance, it's a great book to read.
Okay.
Appreciate your call.
Thanks.
You have a
Thank
good
you.
day.
Thanks.